Well, hello and welcome to the latest episode of Collectology. My name's Paul, and today I'm joined once again by Lauren. How are you doing, Lauren?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Now, I think everybody's quite excited. I've already seen some messages on social media about this one because this is our Collectable 50p show, and people go balmy for 50p's, don't they?
Yeah, they really do. They've become like the country's favourite coin, actually, for collectors. I mean, it's just absolutely taken off. There's been a real collecting frenzy, as it were, across the country with people trying to find them in their change. It's mad.
Definitely. I keep seeing headlines everywhere. Sort of this 50p's worth this much, this one's sold on eBay for this much. There seems to be so many really collectible 50p's out there.
Yeah, there are. Well, it sort of started actually back in sort of 2012 when the Olympic 50p's were released, and that everybody was trying to find them in their change, and it really sparked sort of a collecting interest in them. And then that was continued when the Royal Mint released the Beatrix Potter 50p's in 2016, and since then everybody's been trying to find them, and they're quite difficult to find now in your change. And since then there's been sort of multiple releases, and every single one's been extremely popular.
Yeah, I think even I have a couple of Beatrix Potter sort of Peter Rabbits in my collection at home. But this year actually marked the 50th anniversary of the 50p, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Well, it does. And that has made them even more collectible because that is a pretty big anniversary, isn't it?
It is a pretty
50
big
years
anniversary.
of the 50p. It's quite impressive.
And in fact, one of our items today actually celebrates that 50 years, doesn't it?
It does indeed, yes.
It does indeed. So let's not waste any more time. Let's have a quick look at everything we've got coming up on the show today. Let's start with the biggie. It's my own opinion, but I think it's the biggie. It's the Peter Pan framed edition, and this is a hand-signed framed edition, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So these were the Peter Pan 50p's released just recently, and they took off. I mean, they've been so popular. Set of 6, and they are framed up here within this beautiful artwork.
It is stunning, isn't it? I think,
yeah.
And because everybody actually loves to collect things in the most limited way possible, don't they?
That's right, yeah. So this is really limited. So there's only 250 that have actually been hand-signed by the artist, which is a tiny number. And there's actually only 495 of these in total anyway.
Yep.
So they're going to be snapped up extremely quickly.
That's amazing. I really love this piece. Let's move on though. Let's move on to the piece that I mentioned earlier, which is this set of 50p's celebrating 50 years of the 50p. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so this features 5 coins, they're sort of re-releases of designs that have been released over the past few years. And the one that the collectors are really interested in is, of course, the Kew Gardens 50p.
Okay, now this is the one that I always see sensationalised in headlines because it's the rarest.
That's right, yeah, so it's the rarest 50p in circulation, so it's got the lowest mintage. But of course, this is the re-release. This is the 2019 dated, so it was released in 2009 originally.
But it's great to be able to say you've got Kew Gardens in your
collection.
collection.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and this is fantastic. So this set is actually over 80% sold already. So
so seriously limited.
Seriously limited.
Seriously limited. Right, let's move on to the other side of the table here. Now, this tiny little pot, I love this tiny little pot. I've seen this before. Tell me a little bit about this.
It's stunning. So this actually features the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p, which I mentioned earlier. The Beatrix Potter 50p's have been incredibly popular. And what's interesting about that one is that it's not actually being released into circulation. Okay, so this is one of the only ways you can own it.
So you won't find it in your change anyway?
You won't find it in your change.
Okay.
The silver and the gold versions of this coin have sold out. So again, this is one of the only ways that you can own it in the brilliant uncirculated condition.
Wonderful.
And it's stunning in that trinket box as well.
So let's move on down the table a little further to a brand new for this year Paddington 50p. Now you and Lauren actually did a live announcement about these fantastic new 50p's, didn't you? We did, yeah. So released within the last week. So they've been very popular. So released originally, there was 2 released in 2018. This is a new one for 2019 featuring Paddington at the Tower of London. And our signed edition of this particular one has already sold out. So this is an exclusive capsule edition featuring special artwork in there. It's beautiful. So signed edition sold out, and there's only a few left of these as well. So these are going to sell quickly. Okay, so seriously limited. So moving on to our last item, it's the Gruffalo Silver Proof 50p. Now this was a big one, wasn't it? It was. So it was released earlier this year, and the silver proofs, this version, actually completely sold out of the mint within less than 12 hours of release. That makes it the fastest selling silver 50p ever released. Wow. Okay.
That's quite impressive,
That
isn't
is
it?
seriously impressive, yeah.
We've actually managed to source a few of these. So we literally only have a really small stock. And of course, they're sold out of the mints. This is one of the only places you can get it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, don't say any more. We will save it for the rest of the show, but stay tuned, of course, because coming up later, we have that fantastic competition where you could be in with a chance of winning one of these sold out 50 years of the 50p proof sets. They're incredible, aren't they?
They are, and sold out.
And sold out, really, really sought after. Now, if you do see something on today's show that takes your fancy, then why not take advantage of our free postage and packing offer? All you have to do is enter 50 pence at the checkout. All the details are on screen right now. Now, obviously, if you want to take a closer look at everything in today's show, head over to collectology.co.uk/50p show. But coming up first on the show, we're going to have a really close look at the hand-signed Peter Pan 50p framed edition. So Lauren, it's not often we get to start with my favourite item. This is the hand-signed Peter Pan 50p framed edition. I love this.
Yeah, I
really
love this one too. I think this is my favourite as well. It really is stunning. So it features exclusive artwork that's been designed to complement these brand new Peter Pan 50p coins.
And the artwork's designed by the same person that designed the illustrations on the coins, is that
That's
right?
right, yes. It's David Wyatt. So
Yep.
he designed each of the designs on the 50p's. So there's 6 of them, each featuring your favourite characters. And then he's designed this beautiful piece of, well, it's Neverland, of course.
Neverland, yeah. I absolutely love it. I love the way you've got Peter Pan coming up from one side and you've got a little Tinkerbell over the
Yeah.
other side there. And that wonderful view of the whole of sort of Neverland Island as well.
He's done a great depiction of it, hasn't he?
It's a wonderful depiction. Now, these are really limited, aren't they?
Yeah, extremely limited. So this whole framed edition is limited to just 495 worldwide. And David Wyatt has actually hand-signed just 250 of that edition limit.
That's
so
not a lot.
that is a tiny number.
That's a tiny number. Now, let's actually talk about the coins themselves just for a minute, because they
Yeah.
caused an absolute sensation, didn't they?
They
when first
did,
came out?
yeah. So when they were first released earlier this year, collectors were literally clamouring to get their hands on them. So they're actually issued by the Isle of Man, and they're actually released, a few of them released into circulation on the Isle of Man.
Oh,
but of
fantastic.
course,
Okay.
you know, they're not available on the mainland UK. So, and anyone who does find them in the Isle of Man is snapping them up as soon as they possibly can, and if they find them in their change.
I'm sure.
So obviously collectors here are wanting to get their hands on them.
Now, Lauren, we can't keep going without mentioning, of course, those wonderful characters on those 50p's. Now, I'm sure everybody's got their favourite, I've got mine, but shall we go through all of them first?
Yeah, let's just have a quick look, shall we?
Yeah, so, of course, you've got Peter on his own.
Yeah, Peter Pan on his own, of course.
Wonderful. We've got his nemesis, Captain Hook, on
That's
his own.
right, yeah. And then you've got the crocodile.
And the crocodile as well, so Captain Hook's nemesis. Then, of course, you've got Peter and the Darling children. They're flying across London, aren't
That's
they?
right, yeah, and that's the only one that you can actually own individually. So
Then who else have we got? We've got Wendy on her own as well.
Wendy, well, with Nana actually.
With Nana the dog.
Of
Everybody
course.
forgets Nana the
Yeah.
dog. And then, of course, everybody's favourite, I think,
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
I think probably your favourite.
Yeah, it's definitely my favourite. I love Tinkerbell. She's very mischievous, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's a character.
I'm going to go rogue on this one and actually say that I prefer Captain Hook.
Interesting.
So for me, one of the really incredible and inspiring things about this is actually the story of J.M. Barrie gifting the rights of Peter Pan to Great Ormond Street Hospital Children's Charity.
That's right, yeah. So Jen Barry is obviously the author of the Peter Pan original story. And yeah, what a gift, I mean, and a legacy to leave behind.
It is.
Yeah.
So 90 years ago, so obviously this year marks 90 years, which is why these coins came
That's
about.
right, yes. That's why they've been issued. There has to be an anniversary, of course. And yeah, very fitting.
And you actually went to the first strike event of these coins, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So I actually got to strike my own coin as well. So I got to strike the Peter Pan flying 50p, so him flying across the London skyline. So yeah, I got to strike my first, well, one of the first silver proof 50p's.
You got to strike a silver. These ones are actually the BU, the brilliant uncirculated versions, aren't they, in this frame?
That's right, yeah. So so they're brilliant uncirculated, and what that means is that they're struck to a superior quality to the ones that you would find in your change.
Yep.
So they're struck slightly slower than normal circulating coins, which means they're a better quality, and they're separated and individually handled. So you know that they're in better
so they don't
condition.
get the bangs and scrapes of the ones
That's
you
right.
might find in your change.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fantastic. I absolutely love this framed edition. Tell you what, let's have a little recap of what makes this such an incredible collectible item. So first up.
Well, I mean, this is actually this is the first time that these coins have actually been framed like this.
Perfect.
So very, very unique way to own these coins.
Yep.
And of course it comes alongside this exclusive artwork by David
Exclusive
Wyatt,
artwork,
which
yep.
is just stunning. And he has hand signed just 250 of these framed editions
Hand signed.
of the low 495 edition limit, which in itself, as I say, very, very low.
And signed artist editions always sell really well, don't they?
They do, yeah. So our capsule editions that we've had signed in the past, every single one is sold out.
Wonderful.
So this is definitely going to sell out.
It's definitely going to sell out really, really quickly. Now, if you'd like to get your hands on one of these before they do sell out, then simply head over to collectology.co.uk/C273. And remember, do take advantage of that free postage and packing offer. All you have to do is enter 50 pence at the checkout. All the details of that are on screen right now. Now, of course, do stick around because later on we've got that competition where you can win the sold out 50 years of the 50p proof set. And still to come later in the show, we've got those amazing new Paddington 50p's. But up next, we've got the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p trinket box. So Lauren, this has got to be the cutest little trinket box I've ever seen. This is the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p trinket box.
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? I love this one. And collectors obviously do too, because it's been incredibly popular.
I have heard that. Now,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what it actually consists of.
Okay, yeah, so it's, of course, a trinket box which features original Beatrix Potter artwork from the original stories, which I really like. It's a really nice touch, isn't it?
It is.
And within that, you've got the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p, which, I mean, the Beatrix Potter 50p's have been incredibly popular. Everyone's been trying to find them in their change. Probably one of the most popular 50p series ever
Oh, it's been
released.
huge, absolutely huge. I've even got a few in my collection at home.
Yeah, I think I found one.
One?
But they're quite hard to find.
I've definitely
to be
found
honest.
2 or 3, I think.
That's
yeah.
lucky. Nice. So there's been a number been released since 2016, and this is the most recently released 50p in that series.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Lauren, tell me a little bit about the actual trinket box itself, because it's actually porcelain, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it's been actually crafted by the experts at Ruta Porcelain. So they're experts in porcelain, so they know what they're doing, and it is stunning.
It is stunning, and porcelain itself is actually really collectible.
It is, yeah. So yeah, it is very collectible in itself.
It's wonderfully collectible. Now, that 50p, that's not entering circulation, is it?
No, so this one, it's just, you won't find it in your change, basically. But this particular version is actually the brilliant uncirculated version of the coin. And what that means is it's struck to a superior quality to those you would find in your change if you were to find it, which you won't. So this is one of the only ways to own it. But yeah, that superior quality. So brilliant uncirculated means that they're actually struck slightly slower than they would do if they were to strike a circulating coin.
Okay.
And they're also handled differently, so they're separated and they're individually handled.
Yeah, okay, so more care and attention is taken
Exactly,
when producing them.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Now, the gold and silver versions,
Yeah, so they have completely sold out of the mint.
Yep.
So this is, again, one of the only ways you can own it in that brilliant uncirculated condition.
that's wonderful. Now, I can imagine this quite happily sitting on the shelf in a nursery or something like that.
It's definitely a really unique gift. Yeah, you can imagine it for a newborn or for a christening or something like that.
Now, if anybody wants to get hold of one of these, they're going to have to be quite quick, aren't they?
They are, because this is one of the most unique ways you can own this coin, and yeah, it's just a really nice piece to own. But yeah, you're gonna have to be quick because there's really limited stock of these.
Now, if you do want to get your hands on one of these, all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C166. Now, don't forget to take advantage of that free postage and packing offer. All you have to do is enter 50 pence at the checkout. All the details of that are on the screen right now. Now, to have a look at everything we're featuring on today's show, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/50p show. Now, still to come later in the show, we've got that sold out silver-proof Gruffalo coin. Now, it is a stunner, that one. I really like that, and the way they've designed the packaging, absolutely fantastic. However, next up, we've got those amazing new Paddington 50p's. So, Lauren, I don't know what a pack of bears is called. Perhaps somebody can tell me. But we have a veritable pack of Paddingtons.
Yeah, they're impressive, aren't they?
That's really impressive. And this is the one we're going to start with today because this is one of the brand new ones. So what do we have here?
Yeah, so this is the capsule edition featuring the brand new for 2019 Paddington at the Tower of London 50p.
Okay. Yeah, cute. So there was obviously a couple of coins last year, wasn't there?
That's right, yeah. So there was two 50p coins released last year, and they went into circulations and they were incredibly popular on release. They were actually two of the most sought after 50p's of 2018, actually.
Okay, so this is a continuation of it, is travels around London.
Exactly, yeah. So this is the brand new release for 2019, just released recently.
And this is the first one of two, is that right?
Yeah, so there's a second one coming out later in the year,
Yep.
and that's the St Paul's Cathedral 50p, so that's him at St Paul's Cathedral. So each coin is actually him kind of on different adventures around London, around the iconic landmarks, which I quite like. It's a continuation of the series.
Fantastic. Let's talk about the capsule edition itself. So what is the capsule edition?
Yeah, okay, so it features, of course, that 50p with this exclusive artwork, which has been designed by Nick Wotton.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been designed to complement the coin, of course, and it looks great against it, doesn't it? It's really striking. But the most important thing about it is it's extremely limited. So this particular one's limited to 1,958. So it's a really tiny number. In fact, it's actually one of the most limited ways you can own this coin.
Why 1,958?
So it correlates with the year that a bear called Paddington, the story, was released. So it's the 60th anniversary last year, which is why the coins were released. So that's why that is. So our signed edition, which was limited to 250, so that was part of that edition limit, has completely sold out. It sold out within less than 3 hours of release.
Okay, so they were hand signed by Nick Wotton.
That's right, yes. They were hand signed each individually by him.
Fantastic. So the coin within that capsule, how is that different to a coin you might find in your change?
Okay, yeah, so it's struck to a superior quality. So it's struck to brilliant uncirculated, which means that it's just struck in a more careful way than the circulating coins that are struck a bit slower. And it means that it's free from those scratches and the dings that you would find with the ones in your change.
Yeah, because of course the important thing is, obviously the two Paddingtons last year went into circulation. And these two are also going into circulation, is that right?
That's right, yes, they will be entering circulation. So yeah, but they are genuinely difficult to find because people will snap them up when they find them.
So this is one of the only ways, or one of the ways that you can guarantee adding a Paddington to your collection and in the quality you want it.
That's right, yeah.
That's fantastic. So this is the Paddington at the Tower Capture Edition. If people go to the website now, you actually offer them the chance to reserve the next one as well, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, when you visit that link on the screen now, you'll get offered it. So buy this one and you get offered the chance to pre-order the next one. So you can guarantee that you'll get the next one of this particular capsule edition.
Fantastic. So to sum up, this edition is super limited, brilliant uncirculated quality, exclusive to Collectology with exclusive artwork by Nick Watton, and very limited in numbers now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really limited in numbers now.
What a fantastic addition to your collection. Now, let's move on to the silver proof version of the same coin. Now, I think this is an absolute stunner because the colour is incredible.
Yeah, it's one of the best ways you can own the coin, really. So it's obviously got him in full colour. So you've got his red hat and his blue coat there as well. And it just looks so striking against the background, doesn't it, with the Tower of London there. So it's actually struck to struck in fine silver, so 925 silver, to what's called a proof finish. So it's the best quality of coin that you can get.
Fantastic. Now, tell me about the edition limit with this one, because I know this one is very, very limited as well.
Yeah, so it's limited to just 25,000 worldwide. So to put that into perspective, that is the same edition limit as the Gruffalo Silver 50p that was released earlier in the year.
And that was a sellout?
That sold out within less than 24 hours of release. So yeah, this is going to sell out with that same edition limit.
And now, have the gold version of this is sold out?
Yeah, the gold edition is completely sold out at the minute.
So this is the best quality version still available to our collectors right now?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love the colour on this one as well. It's absolutely
yeah, and the display
fantastic.
as well. Obviously, you've got it in the Perspex case as well, and yeah, in the proof quality.
I love I obviously do love the quality of the coin itself and the colour on the coin and the wonderful Perspex box that makes it sort of float in midair. But it's this box here as well with all of the little details on it.
Yeah, it's of course officially licensed, and it comes in with the box, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity as well, so you know that your coin is official and authentic.
They even have marmalade dropped on it.
It's a nice touch, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic. Let us move on though, or should we say let us move back in time slightly, because we've got another set here that everybody's going to love. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Okay, yeah, so this is obviously this is the 2018 Paddington 50p. So you've got Paddington at the station and Paddington at Buckingham Palace.
So this was the start of his journey last year.
That's right, yeah. So the Paddington at the station was released, the first one to be released, and then the Paddington at the Palace was released later in the year.
Now, tell me about this capsule edition, because you actually had, I think I'm right, you had a twin pack capsule edition to start with?
Yeah, so it was an individual capsule pair and they completely sold out. So this is the sort of second release.
Now, there was a signed version of this as well, wasn't there?
There was a signed version that completely sold out. And this is limited to just 2,500. So again, it is really limited.
Wow. Yeah, no, that is really limited. So let's talk about the artwork within this capsule edition.
Okay, yeah, so it's the same artist who designed the artwork for this new the new 2019 capsule edition.
So that's Nick Watton again.
Nick Watton, yeah. So he's done a sort of London skyline, which I really like. It looks great against the coins, and it's very fitting, of course. So yeah, he's done a really good job there, and that's exclusive for these coins, exclusive for us, and this is totally exclusive to Collectology, so you won't get this anywhere else.
So if you want to get your hands on any one of these amazing Paddington 50p's, all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/Paddington 2019, where you can find our entire range of Paddington 50p's. Absolutely stunning. And if you do, why not take advantage of that free postage and packing offer? All you have to do is enter 50 pence at the checkout. All the details of that are on screen right now. Okay, so let's take a short break now because it is competition time. Now, for your chance to win one of these sold out 50 years of the 50p proof sets, all you have to do is answer this question. In which year was the larger version of the 50p demonetised? That's actually quite a tricky one, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if everybody would know that. I think Google will be your friend. all you have to do is send us a private message on Facebook or go to collectology.co.uk/50p show comp. All the details of when the competition closes are on screen right now. And for all the terms and conditions, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/competitions. Now, before we move on to our next item, I've just got time to give you a quick recap on the items we've seen so far today. So first up, we had the hand-signed Peter Pan 50p framed edition. To get your hands on one of those, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/C273. I absolutely loved that Peter Pan frame. I think it's really stunning. Now, after that, we had the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p trinket box. This has got to be the cutest little trinket box I've ever seen. All you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C166. And then we've just seen an absolute pack of bears. I'm sure that's the wrong word, but somebody will definitely correct me. If you want to get your hands on any of those incredible Paddington items, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/Paddington 2019. Of course, if you want to see anything from today's show, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/50p show. And still to come, we have that incredible sold-out silver-proof Gruffalo. I really do like that one. But next up, we have the 50 years of the 50p capsule edition set. So Lauren, this is a truly fantastic set. This is the 50 years of the 50p set. Tell us a little bit more about it.
So it's one of the most collectible 50p sets of the year. It's issued to mark the 50th anniversary this year of the 50p. And the most important coin in this set is the Kew Gardens 50p.
Yeah, now the Kew Gardens is one I see a lot in the news. It is the most limited edition or limited mintage, isn't it? That's right, isn't it? Limited mintage 50p in circulation now, or the original is, should I say?
Yes, so it was originally issued in 2009, and that coin is the rarest 50p in circulation.
So this is giving people a chance to add the Kew Gardens to their collection.
Yeah, no one, well, a few people are able to find that coin in their change because there's just so limited a number of them. So everyone wants to try and find it.
Yeah, collectors are snapping them up. As soon as they come up in their change, I'm sure people find them on eBay and places like that, and they snap them up so quickly.
Absolutely.
So this is a brilliant way to add that super rare coin to your collection, plus some extras as well.
Yes, so there's 4 other coins in this set. So they're reissues basically of popular designs that have appeared on the 50p over the last 50 years. So you've actually got, the Roger Bannister 50p. You've got the
Kew Gardens,
of course, yeah.
So, and then we've got the Britannia.
Yes, so this is the Britannia Newpence 50p. So this is the first design that was on the 50p when it came into circulation in 1969. So that's quite an important one.
That's a really important one. And what are the two we got down the bottom here?
So you've got the Girl Guiding and the Scouting 50p. Of course, they're
dib, 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 dob, 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 and all that and stuff. Tying people up in knots and putting up tents and things.
A very sort of big part of British culture, really.
It is a big part
I mean, I was a Girl Guide. I was a brownie and a rainbow and, you know, what have it. So
I was not a Girl Guide.
Why?
No, you're right. It is. It's a big part of British culture, isn't it?
It is. So yes, so this is a reissue for 2019 of those coin designs for the anniversary, and this is a particularly special way of owning those coins because they come alongside exclusive artwork within these tamper-proof capsules.
Now that's what I was going to ask you next. Now, obviously, this is a very special set, very exclusive artwork. How many are there?
So there's just 2019 of these particular sets. and they're already 80% sold.
Wow.
So there aren't very many left of these at all.
Seriously limited numbers left then?
The reason they've been so popular is because it is one of the most limited ways to own these coins. The gold proof version of this set completely sold out. The silver proof set of that completely sold out, both at the mint. So they weren't presented like this. And the proof set as well.
On the proof set, so that's the base metal, that's the highest quality base metal.
That's right, yeah. So this particular set of coins is struck to a brilliant uncirculated finish. So that is superior to the coins you would find in your change.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't have the scratches and things that you would have of those in your change.
Yeah, right. Let's have a look at the artwork on the actual capsules themselves, because these are really special artworks, aren't they?
They are, yeah. So they've been exclusively designed just for this set. And yeah, they complement the coins perfectly. Diane Fawcett, who's the artist, has done a great job. She actually hand signed a small number of this set as well.
Those are all sold out?
They're all sold out as well. So they have been really popular. People like the fact that it comes with this unique artwork. It just adds to the set, makes it look striking.
It makes it a really nice display item.
It does, yeah. Well, you want to display these, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
But equally, because they are in these tamper-proof capsules, you can pass them around, you can show them off to your friends and family.
Not going to get marked for damage.
And they're not going to get marked, yeah.
Absolutely.
So they stay forever in that pristine condition.
Absolutely. It's an absolutely amazing set. Now, do you have a favourite?
I'm going to say, actually, the girl guiding one.
Oh, of course.
It's a bit different, but I think it's because, yeah, I was a guide, and it brings me back to my childhood memories. Okay,
I'm going to have to say the Kew Gardens, and actually partly because I've never actually been to Kew Gardens.
So you don't know what it's like?
I have no idea what it's actually like, but I feel like it brings me down a little bit closer. To actually go.
Yeah.
I actually just need to go, really don't.
Yeah, I think you do.
I
think it's obviously because it is that iconic 50p, isn't it? It's the rarest in circulation. It's the one everyone wants.
It is the one everyone wants, which brings us quite nicely up to our summary. Why should people own this set? Give me a few reasons.
It's one of those limited ways to own these 50p's.
One, yep.
It's the 50th anniversary this year.
Yep.
These aren't going to be issued again
Two.
for this anniversary. It's already 80% sold, so there's hardly any left.
Super limited edition, plus
the exclusive artwork as well.
The exclusive artwork as well. One more, Kew Gardens.
Of course.
There's a chance for you to have the Kew Gardens in your collection. Now, there are really limited numbers left. If you'd like to get hold of one, all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C156. Now, obviously, take advantage of that free postage and packing offer. All the details are on the screen right now. All you have to do is enter 50p at the checkout. Now, before we move on, let's just give you a quick reminder of that competition question. Now, in order to win that sold out 50 years of the 50p proof set, so that's the proof version of the ones we've got here, all you have to do is answer this question. In which year was the larger version of the 50p demonetized? I still think people might have to Google that one.
Yeah.
I think they might.
Maybe.
Now, all you have to do is send us a private message on Facebook or go to collectology.co.uk/50p show comp. Now, all the details for the competition are on screen right now. And for the full terms and conditions, just head over to collectology.co.uk/competitions. Now, next up, our last item for the day, and one of my absolute favourites, we have the Gruffalo Silverproof 50p. So Lauren, this is definitely one of my favourites today. I really love the detail of this one and the design. This is the Gruffalo Silver Proof 50p. Tell us a little more about it.
Yeah, so this has been issued, was issued earlier this year by the Royal Mint to mark the 20th anniversary of the story book of the Gruffalo. And this coin was so popular when it was released. It's actually become the fastest selling silver proof 50p that's ever been released. So
That's
it
incredible.
sold out completely at the mint within under 12 hours.
Yeah.
And so did the gold proof version
So
of
did
this
the
as
gold
well.
one. Okay, so what's the edition limit on this?
So the edition limit on this is just 25,000 worldwide.
Okay.
So that's still a low number as it is, and of
It's a
course
low
it's sold
number.
out.
Yeah, it's a really low number. So talk to me about why silver 50p's have become so massively popular.
So it started in when the Beatrice Potter 50p series first started back in 2016. So it was the first Peter Rabbit 50p that came out, the silver proof version, and that sold out really quickly in record time at the time. And ever since then, it's created a demand for those particular coins because people know that they sell out.
So these silver proof character 50p's.
That's right, yeah, and they tend to sell on eBay at higher prices afterwards, and people clamouring to get their hands on them. And yeah, every issue since mostly have all sold out as well. So it's just created more demand.
Amazing. Now, for me, I don't claim to be an expert in coins at all. For me, it's all about the detail of this one.
Yes, so you get obviously the Gruffalo, the iconic image of the Gruffalo here on the coin in full colour. Now you don't get that on the base metal versions of these coins, so the ones you would find in your change or the brilliant uncirculated version of this 50p, it doesn't come in colour. So this is a particularly special way of owning this coin. And
the quality is much better, isn't it?
Yes, well this is of course struck in fine silver, so 925 silver. Which makes it special in itself, so it's a precious metal, and it's struck to a better quality as well, so it's actually the highest quality collector quality of the 50p that you can possibly get. So it's struck to a proof finish, and that means that the dies that are used to strike the coin are highly polished, highly finished, and it's struck several times, so up to 6 times it can be struck, and it creates this perfect sort of mirrored finish.
It is, the finish, the quality of it is absolutely stunning. The mirrored finish on the silver is incredible. There's the frosting on the obverse with the Queen's side, so you see a frosted image
really
of
shiny,
the
isn't
really
it?
shiny, and the colour on the front. I absolutely love the colour on the front. It's so detailed,
and it's all finished off perfectly in this display casing.
This display case is a real standout for me.
It's very unique, isn't it?
It's very unique because although they've done these boxes before, haven't they? Like this Perspex box before, this one's got printing on it.
Yeah, so
from
you've
the
got
Gruffalo.
sort of a scene, so it's almost like the coin is sat within the scene, and it's all colourful. It's great. You can imagine it sat on a shelving in a nursery or something like that, can't you?
Definitely.
It's definitely a display piece.
And it seems to all follow through as well because you have the packaging here. They've done really nice packaging.
So it's officially
with the Gruffalo.
licensed, so you've got all the official imagery on there as well with the branding, which all fits in very nicely. You can obviously keep that safe in there as well.
It is a stunning one. Let's sum it up for people. Why should people want to add this to their collection?
So this is the first time that the Gruffalo has ever appeared on a 50p.
Yep.
This completely sold out in less than 12 hours. Yes, at the mint in less than 12 hours of release. So this is one of the only ways you're going to get hold of it, basically. It's struck to the highest quality that you can possibly get, of course, in silver as well. So it's the one that all the collectors want.
Wonderful. I certainly want one for my collection. I think that the quality is absolutely stunning. If you want one for your collection, all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C275. And if you do, why not take advantage of our free postage and packing offer? All the details of that are on the screen right now. All you have to do is enter 50p at the checkout. So Lauren, we've just got time to recap on everything we've seen in today's show. So of course we started with the hand-signed Peter Pan 50p framed edition. Now this was definitely my favourite of the show and very limited in numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's my favourite as well. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It is absolutely fantastic. If you want that, you need to head over to collectology.co.uk/C273. Now next up we had the 2019 Peter Rabbit 50p trinket box. Now this was the cutest little thing I've ever seen, really. If you want to get hold of one of those, head over to collectology.co.uk/C166. So next up, we had a whole group of Paddingtons on the desk, and we had the brand new 2019 Paddingtons as well. If you want to go and check out the whole range of Paddingtons, all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/Paddington 2019. Then we saw the anniversary set for 50 years of 50p capsule editions. Now these are absolutely incredible, and it's your opportunity to own one of those amazing Kew Gardens 50p's. Now if you want to get hold of one of those, just head over to collectology.co.uk/C156. And then last but not least, we had my second favourite of the show, partly due to that incredible detail in there. The Gruffalo Silver Proof 50p. If you'd like to get hold of one of those, just head over to collectology.co.uk/C275. Well, of course, if you want to check out any of the items from today's show, just head over to collectology.co.uk/50p show. So it just remains for me to say thank you to you for watching. Thank you to Lauren for joining us today. And if you want to keep up to date on all the latest in collecting news, sign up on our website, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and of course, YouTube.